All right. The news says from campaign promises to economic pain, three critical realities challenging Remi Tinubu's ways during campaign. During the 2023 election campaigns, Nigeria's First Lady Remi Tinubu made a widely circulated statement assuring Nigerians that her family was already financially blessed and had no intention of using public office for personal enrichment. Speaking with strong moral conviction, she declared that Nigeria's wealth belongs to all citizens and promised that the administration would help place the country on the right path. Before I continue, please let's listen to what she has to say in this video.
Nigeria's wealth is the common wealth of all. It belongs to everyone. God has blessed my family. We don't need the wealth of Nigeria to survive, but to do the right thing. And I promise you on this altar that with your help, with the help of God, we will set this nation on the right path. We need your prayers.
Okay. Yes, you have listened to her. But years later, the statement has resurfaced amid growing economic hardship across the country. Rising inflation, let's underline that, rising inflation, high fuel prices, naira instability, unemployment, and increasing cost of living have left many Nigerians in frustration and disappointed. As citizens continues to battle severe financial pressure, critics and commentators have revisited her campaign remarks, comparing the hopeful promises made during the election season with the difficult economic realities many Nigerians face today. Now, let's look at 3 points from her promises. Number one, the gap between campaign idealism and economic hardship reality. Remi Tinubu's statement projected an image of selfless leadership, moral responsibility, and economic patriotism. Her statement projected 3 different images: one, selfless leadership; moral responsibility; and economic patriotism. However, many Nigerians today argue that the reality on the ground sharply contrasts with those promises. Rising inflation, food insecurity, fuel subsidy removal, pains, naira instability, and worsening cost of living have pushed millions into deeper hardship. Critics now question whether the promise to set this nation on the right path has translated into tangible relief for ordinary citizens struggling daily to survive. Point number 2, public trust crisis over political promises and ally sacrifice. The declaration that her family does not need Nigeria's money, let's underline that. The declaration that her family does not need Nigeria's money to survive was interpreted during the campaign as a reassurance against corruption, abuse of office, and personal enrichment. Yet, many Nigerians now feel increasingly disconnected from the political class, believing that governance still appears distant from the suffering of average citizens. The contrast between luxury within political circles and widespread poverty has intensified public skepticism about whether political leaders truly understand or share in the sacrifices being demanded from citizens. Let's go to point 3. Point 3, moral expectation versus governance outcomes. by making the statement before this altar of God while she was campaigning in one particular church. Remi Tinubu elevated the promise beyond politics into a moral and almost spiritual commitment. Let's take note of that. Promise translate beyond the physical to metaphysical in the realm of moral and almost spiritual commitment. Okay, let's continue. This created very high ethical expectation among Nigerians who hoped for transparent governance, fairness, and people-centered policies. Let's underline that. This created very high ethical expectation among Nigerians who hoped for transparent governance, fairness, and people-centered policies. Today, critics argue that the worsening economic strain has made many citizens feel disappointed. Feel what? Disappointed. Well, that is subjective. If you have not been disappointed in this government, let me hear from you on the comment section. Believing that the moral tone of the campaign rhetoric has not been matched by governance outcome capable of restoring hope, dignity, and confidence